Welcome back, friends, to our 25th episode. Bit of a milestone for me, so want to thank everyone for following us. And today, we're reviewing the Air Jordan 6 Doernbecher 2025. Before we start with the review, just wanted to remind everyone that we're giving away a pair of shattered backboards this month to one of our viewers. To enter, simply find us on Instagram. The link is in the video description. Find our shattered backboard giveaway post, follow us, like the post, and comment your shoe size for a chance to win a brand new pair. Good luck to everyone entering. Also, don't forget to find me and other sneakerheads on the Sneakers Canada Discord. Both our Instagram and Discord links are in our video description. Feel free to join. It's a great community to help each other cop hard to get sneakers at retail. Really great place for me. I only buy retail, and the community has certainly helped me cop a couple of hard to get pairs over the last couple of years. See you all there. A little background on the Doernbecher program. Nike partnered with the Doernbecher Children's Hospital in Oregon since 2004, where patients work with the Nike designers to create their own shoe, all in the name of charity. This year, 6 sneakers were designed by the patients, and the one we have here is the Air Jordan 6 designed by Jillian Beagley. Here we have a good look at the 6 pairs of Doernbechers designed for the 2025 release. And as you can see from the press release here, the Doernbecher Freestyle program has raised over $40 million. Awesome charity for Children's Hospital. The box presentation this year is top notch with a split open box that you'll see in our review here today. We'll just scroll down here, take some look at the Jillian's Air Jordan 6, the stock photos. We'll look at Sophia's Nike Sabrina 2. And here we have Tima's Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 41. Connor's Nike Air Max DN. This is a really cool looking shoe. And Quinn's Nike Air Max SNDR, and Jacquai's Nike Air 180. A little bit of background on Jillian Beagley. She received a liver transplant at age 11, which saved her life, and she's now thriving in sports. Lots of really great design elements with inspiration from her life here that we'll go through in our review. All right, with the unboxing, first thing you'll notice is the enormity of this box. It's got Doernbecher Freestyle logos kind of on the outer sleeve, so that's an outer sleeve there. And yeah, you got the usual bottom Nike printing on the bottom of the sleeve itself. We'll just take that sleeve off. Like, look at the size of this thing. This is like 4 times bigger than any of the shoe box that I have. This is a split box that we're talking about. Let's get this up here, and you see that there are 2 pull tabs. Pull rings, I guess, whatever they're called on the box. You can see the box is split open, and the official colorway is multicolor. That's it, multicolor. All right, I'm gonna have to stand up to open this one here, so let's get a little bit of that Doernbecher Freestyle logo there. I'll just kind of walk back here. This is the really cool presentation. I love how this looks when you open it up. So when you open it up, it just kind of, there we go, just elevates the shoe right up for display. Really cool looking. This is like one of the best box displays I've ever seen Nike Jordan brand put together. All right, so the shoes are kind of strapped in here. So we got to actually take them out of the strap to take them out of the box. Just the elastic straps as part of the box, so it just holds them nicely in place. Nice and secure, actually. And inside there, you get a nice little card that kind of talks about Jillian and a little bit of her story. See all her story about sports and her liver transplant. All right, let's put this box away. It's just a honking huge box. I'll just put it back here. All right, there you go. Here's your first look at the Air Jordan 6 Doernbecher 2025. All right, on to the details. So it's nice leather toe box there. The outsole is, I'll bring both of them up here, translucent outsole, and it's mismatched colors, so both sides are mismatched. Everything's actually completely mismatched on this, and it's just the opposite of each other. I love that in shoe design here. And then you'll have to look at each shoe at once, even look at the midsole there. So it's just completely opposite, mismatched of each other. The teal and the pink kind of just inverses between left and right. You can see it's an all leather upper there, so and then you can look at the leather here. You see up close on this side, you get teal with pink on the inside. And then this is pink with teal on the inside. Same thing with all the leather panels here. So it's got a nice leather panel. This is, yeah, it just feels really nice. This feels a little bit different on the toe cap. I believe this is wear away, so this actually changes color once you wear it enough. You got the Give Life embroidered right on the toe box there. You got Sports Are My Joy on this one, on the written on one of her sayings on the midsole, and on the other one, it's Who I Am. So it's just some of her sayings that she has that's written on the midsole, and yeah, all leather upper. You know, like most, and this one wears away too to I believe a teal color. So yeah, like most Jordan 6s have a lot of nubuck in it, so it's kind of nice to see an all leather version. Some of the changes, you have that little bubble there on Air Jordan 6, and in here you have Velcro instead. That's where it really differs from the regular Air Jordan 6, and same with this. You know, instead of circles, you have heart patterns over here. So this they had to make basically a whole new template from standard Air Jordan 6. You've got other words that she has there, pure, embroidered on the back, pure gold, pure on the left, gold on the right. And again, alternating colors. Everywhere is alternating colors. We've got a nice little gold charm that's attached to one of the panels here on both sides. And then you have this gold lace lock, Jordan lace lock. And on the tongue, you have glitter in gold with, again, alternating Jumpman between the two sides. So you got pink and teal. And this is a really great way of alternating colors. It's just completely alternating top to bottom everywhere. So yeah, really cool look. All that stuff is in the way. All right. While we're at it, might as well let's take a look at all the laces here. So you got a pair of purple, white with gold at the end. Got the pink and white, teal and white, and glitter gold with metal aglets at the end of the laces. So what's interesting is that it actually comes pre-laced with pink and teal and pink laces here. So those are mismatched, but each of these additional alternate laces have 2 pairs of laces in it. So you can, if you want to match, you can't just go with this straight teal and pink there. You have to go with one of the alternate lace colors to match on both sides. But again, this shoe, everything is just kind of mismatched on left and right. It's the way to go. All right, some initials here. JB, that I believe is her mom's initial as well. SC, that I looked up on the internet. I couldn't figure out who SC was. So that's on the left pair. And then on the right pair, you have JB. That's probably her. RB, that's her dad. And then on this side, another RB. So not sure of the significance of having 2 RBs. If there's other people in her life with the same initial, but yeah, I couldn't find enough information about it. Yeah, it's just a really great looking Jordan 6 here that we've got. All right, and then of course you've got all these charms here. That's what you attach to the Velcro, so it's kind of your own design that you can put on Jordan. I don't know how well they actually stick on. I don't really feel comfortable just putting them on there. I don't know how well it actually sticks. So you know, you're just walking around like that stuff might fall off. And I don't want to lose any of these in as part of the collection. So let me try to pull a couple out here and take a look and see how they look on the shoe. All right, so we've got, first one I can get out here is a Stanley Cup, not the hockey Stanley Cup, but the the drink Stanley Cup. And this is not easy to get into, so it actually took me way longer to open this than I thought it would. Got a basketball there. Just keep pulling some of these out. See all these little designs, a couple of Jumpmans. Just throw them over on the other side here. There's definitely some rhyme and reason to kind of alternate match these. So just sticking them on, yeah, they stick on okay. But I think if it just rubs against other things, it would fall off like pretty easily. So yeah, lots of ways to kind of customize the look on the around the collar for yourself. All right, let's try to take a look at the insoles a little more deeper into the shoe here. Of course, it comes packed with the paper shoe trees. These out of here. This is actually really tight, so not easy to just get out. All right, and let's try to pull the insole out here. So these insoles are pretty cool looking. Come on. Let's take a look here. So you got pure gold with the embroidered patch with JB and a Jumpman on it. So I can take these out. A little sticky here. All right, so the insole, we have one of these heat activated sticky. You can see the stitching of that patch on it. I think it's just a standard imprinted one. So yeah, on the left shoe, you got pure gold with the patch that's stitched on there with a gold Jumpman and JB. Not easy to get out. Or put back in for that matter. All right, let's try the other shoe. All right, so you can see the inside there. You've got number 33 and gold Jumpman. Same thing, heat activate. You can see that patch, this patch stitch there as well. Yeah, and then JB there, closer look at it. The number 33 represents her team number, her player number on her junior varsity girls basketball team, the Timberwolves. And yeah, it's the same color as the Timberwolves logo there. Yeah, a bit of a struggle putting them all back together, so just have to clip some of that out. All right, continuing on the back of the shoe, you got your standard pull tabs there for getting the shoe on. The Porsche 911 spoiler inspired pull tab, alternating colors. On the inside liner there, you have two different materials, alternating materials here. This is a very silky, smooth material that's on the bottom half, but on the inside it's just your standard material. Again, everything is alternating colors between teal and pink, from the pull tab to the inner sock liner, like just absolutely everything to behind the tongue. So same material on the behind the tongue too, but in alternating colors, of course. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just kind of run through all the different charms that you can attach on there. You see the Stay Fresh and Jordan logo. We've seen those before. Again, alternating colors all around, pure gold on that one. We saw these before when we had them earlier on. The other designs here, pure gold. Got another basketball, pure gold. Just lots of alternating designs with her different catchphrases and all the different sports and everything that she's kind of interested in. All right. Let's take a look and compare this. I don't know how I'm going to compare this to other Jordan 6s, but I'll kind of go through my Jordan 6 collection. You can see in the background I've got quite a few, and just some comparisons for anything with kind of similarities to this pair, but not going to be easy to find. All right, so the first pair we'll compare to, well, first of all, it's all leather construction here. I only have one other pair of all leather construction Jordan 6s, and that's the Olympic. Yeah, you can take a feel at the leather quality. It's way softer on the Olympic. I'm guessing it's because of the multi-layer that's you see here on the Doernbecher 6s. The white parts are actually pretty much the same, but it's this part right here that feels very different, a little bit harder than the Olympic 6 there. The Olympic 6 is just a nicer, softer look. Next one with a lot of different colors. We have the Jordan 6 hair. So you see that side panels in nubuck there, while the white portion is in leather. That's typical of most Jordan 6s. The pink differences is completely different pink. It looks pretty much red on the hair, so a lot different on the midsole there. And then you can see here there's the bubble that's on all the Air Jordan 6s. And then you can see the holes that are circle versus hearts. So yeah, they had to make complete new patterns to make this shoe, which is pretty crazy for a one-off, limited edition one-off too. You can see that's the Velcro and missing the bubble on the Doernbecher 6. And then obviously that area is like kind of, there's a stitching around that area, and that's missing on the Doernbecher 6 as well. So very different way of assembling the shoe as well, because of the different design in bubble versus Velcro. So they didn't have to sew anything on. There's a closer look to every Air Jordan 6 has circle holes, and the numbers match in terms of the cutouts too, but it's just a heart shape. So a lot of probably high cost in developing this pair just for a single run there. You go on the back, you see the stitching is pretty much the same there, just and then you have just the air being replaced by pure and gold on the Doernbecher 6s. Another two pairs that I have where the Jumpman and Texas Change is the metallic and the DMP. So stitching again the same, but the difference here is that the 23 is kind of a metallic piece embossed on there, so a little bit different. You can see this one's all nubuck all around, so very different, polar opposites of the Doernbecher 6s. So one of the features on the Doernbecher 6 here is the translucent tongue. So you can see kind of a design and everything kind of behind it. Not the first time they've done it. It's featured on a couple pairs of shoes, so you can see their initials. I showed that a little bit earlier. Yeah, so this is my pair of UNC 6s. So again, translucent, very, very cool detail. And yeah, forgot the hair has that too. So it's a very nice look, a very 90s kind of style look that I really like about it. So cool to see. And that's the all solid color rubber on the usual pairs. You see on these two pairs, same thing. It's just the standard black rubber on those. So yeah, nice little touch from the 90s. Another 90s feature is the translucent outsole. Well, the hair doesn't have them. What am I doing? Nope, wrong one here. Let's see, the DMP's got them. So you've got a translucent outsole on the parts of the outsole there. So I love this look. This one's kind of a clear versus a teal translucency. I think it's just the material that's underneath the translucency that gives it that color there. Yeah, one of my favorite Jordan 6 features, translucent outsole there. So another thing I kind of want to point out and highlight is, I brought this up in the review, you get that silky material and the sock liner. So it's a different material between the two, but if you look at all the other pairs, they share the same material all the way through from a little back area there. Kind of shares the same material in all the other pairs that I have. You can see that there. It's just basically one piece that's stitched on. Just looking at all of them, and yeah, it's the same material. So again, the pattern and the build, this one's just like, yeah, it's just one piece. So yeah, the pattern for building the shoe must be, again, more work to get that second material stitched on with the collar there, the collar sock liner material there. So yeah, the inside of the tongue, you have yeah, I think that's the same across the board other than printing. So yeah, it's just a kind of a similar material that's just stitched on to the back there. And that also provides some of the design details on the other end for the translucent front, to where the initials are, to kind of just see through on the front. And just looking at all the other pairs, it's yeah, I mean, you get different designs printed on it, but it's the same idea. It's just stitched onto the rubber front of the tongue, so all exactly the same there. So yeah, I won't have on-feet shots of this pair because this is more of a collector pair and to just support the Doernbecher Children's Hospital. I've been chasing a pair of Doernbechers for years now. This is the first hit that I've got, so I'm just gonna put these into the back rack so it shows up that everyone can see this pair in our future reviews. All right, I had to move some stuff around. We've got the Bordeaux, the metallics, black infrared, DMP. The hair sits perfect with the hair. Carmine, UNC, Gatorade orange, yellow ochre. We've got the Olympic and the cool gray. So most of my collection there, and there we go. She's just gonna sit right there beside the hair, and nice spot where you can see them in future reviews. All right, on to studio shots and close-up shots of the Doernbecher Air Jordan 6. Yeah, just great colors everywhere on this pair. There's so many details. I can't even just talk about the details. I'll just let you just sit and take a look at every single angle, how different colors they are. Very 90s kind of color. I love pink on shoes. It's we don't get enough pink shoes, so this is really great pair. I don't know if I would wear this yet, but not very many occasions where I can kind of wear this pair. So yeah, just all sorts of different colors everywhere, just mismatch. That mismatch works so well. There are all the close-ups of the initials. You can see them all. If anyone knows what SC stands for, by all means, comment and let us know, because that's one thing I couldn't find on the internet. So just more close-ups of the various initials on the shoes. Give life, one of our sayings. Pure gold, another one of them that's also featured on those little charms. You can see a close-up of those little hearts there. And then the gold charm, a little out of focus there. Just apologize for that. There's the glitter and the gold lace lock. The insole. I love that patch. That's such a really cool design feature there. There's more of the charms. And then there's a good look at her two sayings on the midsole, and then look at her card. So, all right. Thank you very much for watching our reviews. This is, like I said, episode 25, a little bit of a milestone. So longer review. This is our longest review by far. So yeah, enjoy it. And just glad I was able to have such a special pair of Air Jordans to review for this little milestone of ours. See you next review.